Welcome to Woke Mental Wellness presents Windy City Nihilism. This is a 12 Inner Demons homebrew campaign. Sinziak plays Romero Marcus, the Targeted. Imris plays Genissa Wallace, the Human Street Medic. Blue plays Ruin, the Social Media Vampire Demon. And Cassie is the Storyteller, playing the NPCs and the rest of the world. Windy City Nihilism is an urban horror podcast series. We do not shy away from touchy topics in the politics of horror, mental health, games, and life as a person of targeted identities. Series-wide content warnings include violence, manipulation, state surveillance, police, player conflict, gentrification, racism, unwanted romantic gestures, anti-Blackness, sexism, tension, body paralysis, trauma, monstrous forms, complicated relationships, sex, toxic work environments, death, hopelessness, blood, Eldrich horror, colonization, and existential crisis and dread. Please take care of yourself as you listen. And remember, hope and resistance do best in community. Where we last left off, our group had woken, wounded, and trying to attend to their issues, physical. And now we return with Genissa, Romero, Ruin, and Alexis gathering around with tea in order to have a conversation about everything that has happened so far.
So, and I just look at Romero. My arm's broken. Alexis' leg is broken. And you're almost assuredly spiraling mentally right now. Accurate assessment of the present moment?
The almost isn't necessary.
Okay. See, I'm good. So, I mean, you could surprise me, but I feel like, given the conversation we had in the restaurant yesterday, I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to say. So what I'm going to say is
Hold on, Jen. I think we should give Romero the space to say whatever it is. It might be on there.
You're right. Because like I said, they might surprise me.
So, and Ruin will fully turn to Romero. And is meeting Romero's eyes with a look of seriousness that has not been showcased before. And it's what's on your mind?
Screaming and rubble and what I'm supposed to do.
You had a nightmare?
I may have had one nightmare or a few. I don't know really. Just a lot of rubble and screaming, and I think someone out there is probably very well aware that I feel bad about all of that. So they're having a field day. Me and my own guilt are having a field day. I am trying everything I can think of to not just hurl myself into danger and leave you all here at the apartment, which I imagine isn't going to be too difficult in the case of Alexis. So, we're here.
Rude.
And,
but true.
Yeah. Probably not the best of times.
I know that I can't stop you from doing anything that you want to do. But one thing I know for sure, and another thing for fucking certain, is that this is exactly what they want. They want you alone. They want you isolated. They want you without community. And they make a pointed look at Jen and Alexis. Then look back at Romero. It's hard and incredibly brave to face these things head on in the way you do. It's not every day somebody gets tossed at the fucking Silent Hill. But all of that shit, everything that it's making you feel, making you want to do, to be alone, that's what they want. That's how we thrive. If I'm being perfectly fucking honest.
So, I'm here, and I'm tired, but I haven't left. Yet.
You haven't. And I think that's everyone like takes a second to measure their words. I genuinely think that is brave. And they'll sit back and sip their tea and then look at Genissa. I think it's your turn in the sharing circle. How are you?
Well, I mean, I got beat up yesterday. Real bad. Real bad. Real bad.
Staring at her arm.
I, never been in a fight in my life, so that was new. But honestly, didn't pass out. Very proud of myself for that. And I'm in a lot of pain. Physically. But mentally, I'm locked in. And I'm gonna look at Romero because as much as I got my ass beat yesterday, we did what we needed to do. And you did what you needed to do. And I'm fairly certain I almost died yesterday. And it's weird because, someone who's never been in a fight, you would think that I would be more terrified at that prospect. But I'm really not. I'm realizing just how much I meant what I said, how much we meant what we said the very first day, right? That Felix and Ruin popped up in our lives and was like, hey, the world is ending. And we were like, the world day ends every day, bro. We get up and we do what we need to do. So I want to remind us, and especially you, of what we said that day. Right? Demon, at the end of the day, are they really any fucking different from all the other shit that tries to beat our asses on a daily basis? That tries to come in and take over our world and destroy our communities and make us feel alone and isolated and snatch us when nobody's looking and disappear us places. We've been fighting that battle our whole lives in this city. We know the tactics, don't we? I'm sure you know them as well as I do. Ruin is right. This is what they do. Demons or cops, politicians, gentrifiers, right? They come, they spin a story, they tell you a narrative, they prey on your fears, and after they're done separating you from your people, they destroy you. We know that the only way out is together. I say every day to the kids at school. I'm sure you say it every day at work, right? That even when we're scared and we feel like it would just be easier to put our heads down or to try to thug it out alone, we know that's not going to work. And in fact, we know that that's exactly what they want because we're much easier to get rid of when we're on our own. So weird, freaky, supernatural shit aside, I'm looking at this like, this is just another day of being a social worker for me. I'm a little bit more banged up and bruised than I've ever been, but underneath it all, the fight is still the same. And I'm gonna fight it.
You're not wrong, but it feels a bit different when you're just like, well, can't do anything about the society and the time period I was born to. And when you feel like it's just you.
But it's not just you anymore. And I don't think it ever was just you. I mean, again, don't know much about demons, literally learned about them like this week, but isn't it obvious why they picked you? Because you care so damn much about everybody and everything, right? It doesn't matter if you leave us here. Do you think they're gonna leave us alone when they know that fucking with us gets to you? You could walk out of here right now and never tell us where you're going or anything. You think they won't still fucking torture us to get to you?
More than that, like, Romero, we knew the risk. You have to risk things to change things. And how is something that's going to affect the whole that is affecting the whole damn city at minimum. Only just you. That don't make no goddamn sense. They may be targeting just you for now, but them condos be popping up all over the place. How's it just you when my entire computer got fucked up because I went into a coffee shop? That's just not just you.
It's never been just you. It's always been about all the people who are connected to you, whether you know them or not. And that's every goddamn body in the world, right? Because, I mean, even that dream you told us you had on the first, when all this started, I'm sure there were just random people in that dream that you didn't know. We weren't in that dream. You didn't know us yet. But it still fucking terrified you to see people in danger because that's just the kind of person that you are. So at the end of the day, you trying to walk out on us is not going to make us any safer, because that's just going to confirm for them how much of a vulnerability you think we are to you. It's going to make us even more of a target for whatever they want to do to get to you.
Correction. It was you in the nightmare this time.
This time? Because we're here now, but we weren't before. You're a kind and empathetic person, and it bothers you that the world is as fucked up as it is. And that's why they got their grubby little demon hooks into you to begin with. And now, for better or for worse, we're bound up in this thing. And you give a fuck about us too, specifically as individuals, right? I'm not gonna pretend that this is not dangerous. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm probably not gonna get my ass beat again at some point. Because again, I'm not a very strong girl. But what I'm saying is that if your brain or your conscience or demons talking in your mind are trying to convince you that leaving us is gonna make us safer, I'm telling you, I can almost guarantee that it is exactly the opposite thing that's gonna happen.
As a demon can confirm. We'll pipe up. Like, these nightmares you're having, these aren't just things that your own brain is conjuring up. These are actual entities at work trying to purposely make your life hell.
There is a very faint sheen of sweat that Romero is starting to develop. Just what you see is their grip on their mug of tea is becoming tighter. And I feel like of the people in the room, Genissa would probably know this, having dealt with children specifically. Knowing when someone is having to make concentrated effort to do things like listen or pay attention to things or absorb information. And I think Romero, as you are all talking, I think y'all would be expecting an objection or like a comic quip of some kind, because that is the person that they are. And here, it's the fighting to internalize the stuff that you were saying rather than pushing it away at the time because of his own kind of internal battle happening.
Story of my fucking life. Oh my God.
Right? I'm gonna put my my tea down. I just set it down on the floor beside me where I've been kneeling next to where Alexis was laying. And I just say, I think, why don't we just take some time to just digest all of this? We've been through a lot in the last not just in the last day, but in the last week. And I think at this point, we've all said all that we can say right now. I am, like I said, making a point to remind myself that this is a problem, a battle that I am deeply familiar with a little supernatural twist on it. I hope that you will too.
There is a moment just before you get to the end of that sentence where you say something about there not being a lot left to say. And for anybody paying attention, there is, I think, a single tear that hits the floor right when that's said.
A little paper towel floats near Romero. Just tears off from the roll and just is delicately like placed on Romero's lap. Because I feel like Ruin had this entire time has been watching Romero like a fucking hawk, like trying to read Romero's expressions and like, you know, physical cues or what have you. Because at the end of all this, like I think in Ruin's mind, they're like, he's the key to all of this. And if he is like, y'all are out, or I don't want you a part of this anymore, then that is just that. So I think if I'm seeing like the little bit of tear, just like low key, kind of subtly, the paper towel is just near. Is it giving like, is it giving that Romero has like things to say, or does that, what Genissa said, resonate with Romero? Like there really is nothing else to say.
I think there's something in the phrasing that resonates of what Genissa said. I think it would be the Genissa saying that, but, you know, aiming positively, like, I think this is all that needs to be said for now. We need to process some things, contrasted to Romero having said the same thing to themselves, but because he feels a sense of hopelessness about parts of this situation and the fact that people are getting hurt. And it's both of those things kind of colliding at the moment.
Ruin will say, I don't think it hurts to let this be just for a sec, and you all focus on resting up. Do y'all have to go to work today? I know that's a thing you all have to do.
It's Saturday.
We should probably maybe we should try to find another seal.
A phone pings in the room, and Ruin, you feel instantaneous rage coming from Alexis.
I am immediately looking at Alexis. Alexis is looking at his phone?
Alexis is looking at his phone.
Ruin just goes to sit next to Alexis and will look over Alexis's shoulder, not hiding it, and like read whatever it is they're looking at.
You see a name on the phone that you haven't seen in a while, and a message. The top of the thread says Kivon, and the message says, been thinking about you. I'm gonna be in the city for a couple of days. You wanna meet up? I think we should talk. And Alexis is grasping his phone, white-knuckled, and looking at the message, radiating hurt and anger and hope.
Ruin will just kind of gently like bump their knee into Alexis's.
Alexis kind of jumps a little bit, and this is, oh! What?
Sorry, you looked a little tense there.
I'm fine. Yes, a seal. Romero said we should find a seal. Let's do that.
Ruin gives Alexis the look of like, now bitch, you know I can read vibes. Like, let's be for real.
Alexis looks at you, Ruin, with a look that says, just enjoy your fucking dinner. And turns back to Romero, coolly. How do we find another seal? I am in agreement that that's what we need to focus on. And everyone in the room very obviously notices Alexis kind of gently chucking the phone into a nearby bag.
So, and I lean forward. I had an idea for how to do that yesterday before I got bamboozled. So I'm thinking a slight variation on my previous plan. So my plan was to go visit my grandmother today because she is a very smart lady and knows some things about supernatural stuff that might be able to help us out. But obviously, I don't think we're actually leaving this apartment physically for a little bit. I was just gonna call her up and see if I could just ask her the questions that I have. And possibly, if we have things here that we could potentially bribe her with, get her to bring what she has to us. I really don't want to play the low card and tell her that I'm hurt because that's my granny and I don't want her to cuss me clean out for getting myself hurt because I feel like I got cussed out enough today for getting myself hurt. But if that's what I need to do to get us what we need, then I'm just gonna have to take my cussing out. And I'm gonna rummage around in my bag for my phone. If anyone, and looking up, does anyone have any objections to me doing that?
Ruin kind of shrugs.
No one has any objections. And when you look at your phone, there is a message from Joanne.
I'm gonna read it, like, absentmindedly open it.
It just says, hey, know this was a tense week. Just want to make sure that you are finding a way to have a good weekend.
I think I read the message and I kind of have like a warm feeling. And I, again, don't want to worry anyone, but also want to be as honest as possible, especially considering I have no idea when my arm will be healed. I'm going to text her back, hey, thanks for checking up on me, heart emoji. Actually, it's been a little rough. Got into unexpected situation outside the museum last night and may or may not have broken my arm. So, yeah, ... And then like the upside down smiling emoji.
You send that and immediately your phone starts ringing.
I answer it.
Girl, what? Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay as I can be with a broken arm.
How the fuck did you break your arm last night?
So I went looking for, remember that stuff that I told you was going down in the city, that like really weird shit was happening? Well, I went to do some investigating of said really weird shit and ran into a situation down by the museum. Long story short, may or may not got hit with a chain that was really heavy and broke my arm.
How in the... You gotta just like... You need a new hobby, girl. Just take up acrobatic sex. It's less dangerous and much more fun.
You know full well that nobody is clapping anything over here and hasn't been for a very long time. And I'm gonna thank you to stop reminding me of that fact,
well,
ma'am.
You know, Ma'am, don't ma'am me. If you go have some hate sex. Ola clearly wants it.
See, this is why I should have ignored your text. Because here you go with the bullshit. I'm injured, okay? You're supposed to be nice to me.
Listen, I am being nice. What is nicer than getting you some? And you know what they say about sexual healing, girl. And let's be honest, he may be a nightmare, but the great thing is you can do other things with that mouth.
I'm gonna hang up on you if you don't stop it.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. But for real, do you need me to take you to the hospital? Do you need a ride?
No, I don't need to go to the hospital. You know I'm good. It's a clean break. This is not my first time setting a broken bone. I have it already in a sling.
Girl, if you do not go to the hospital.
Listen, if I know my stuff. If I need to go to the hospital, I will go to the hospital. I promise you.
All right.
That if I need to go to the hospital, I will go to the hospital. I didn't want to lie and tell you that I was fine when I wasn't fine, especially when I walk into school on Monday with my arm in a sling.
I appreciate you and your honesty. I'm clearing my day. What can I do?
Actually, I need some stuff from my mama's house. If you wouldn't mind going over there. And all right, so I have to call her first and ask her some questions and ask her, does she actually have the stuff that I need? But would you be willing to go over to her spot and get it if she does and bring it to me where I am at?
Yeah, whatever you need. Whatever you need.
Okay. And I'm also going to need you to swing by my house and bring my medic bag.
Yeah. Easy. I remember where the spare key is.
Okay. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm going to call her. And then I'll text you either way to either let you know whether or not you need to swing by her spot or not. But I definitely need you to go to my place and bring my medic kit and a change of clothes because I'm still wearing what I was wearing yesterday.
All right, Operation Overnight Bag is a go. Have you eaten? Do you need food? I can get you groceries too.
I look around the room at everyone. Do I need food? Do I need groceries? I look at Romero.
Sure.
Yes, just the basics.
Got it. I am on it. Let me know if I'm stopping off. I'll go get those things first, and then if I need to stop off at Mama's, I will do so.
Thank you. And you know her address because you know.
Oh yeah, no, girl, I'm not. I remember shit.
And I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you, Joanne. Even when you make me feel some type of way about my dusty cooch. But we'll talk about that on a different day when I have both hands to fight you with. Love you. And I hang up the phone before she can respond.
As you hang up, you hear her about to try and say something reckless, and the phone goes dead as you hang up.
And I just look around the room and I'm like, oh, it's so good to have community. I pointedly look at Romero. I'm gonna call my granny now, and then I just navigate to her contact and I dial her house phone because she still has a house phone in the 21st century.
Yeah. You dial and it rings, and then on the third ring, you hear the click and crackle of the line picking up. Hello, you reached Hyacinth.
Mama. I'll call out her name in the way that we always call out her name every time we greet her.
Aw, is that my baby girl?
Yes, it is. Mama, how are you? I miss you. I'm sorry I haven't been around to visit.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
well, Mama, you told me never to tell a story, so I'm having a time. I'm helping a friend go through a difficult situation right now, and I'm actually calling you because we need a little help. We need a little help that I know you can give.
Oh, well, what kind of help can I give?
So I'll just kind of be upfront and tell you what's going on. So, Mama, you know how sometimes spiritual things will happen?
Oh, yes, of course.
I have a friend that is in the grips of a spiritual struggle right now. We're trying to help them get out of it, and we need a little I need some help from you is protecting them and ourselves. And also, I was wondering if you knew anything about, and I'm gonna use this word, and I don't want you to get mad at me because I know how you get when I use this word, but I just want you to remember that I need help. If you knew any like rituals or spells for finding lost or difficult to find things.
Genissa Wallace.
Don't see?
What exactly are you into?
I told you, Mama, my friend is in the midst. So my friend woke up the other day with a demon on their back. We are trying to help them get out from under this demon. And I'm calling you because, I'm a healer, but I don't know the things that you know from back home. And you've always, took care of us. And you cover, you always got something to cover me with when I'm going through a hard time. And so I was like, I'm going to call my mama because she's going to know what, if anything, we can do here. I need some things. You remember those little poultices that you used to make when we were kids? Yes. That you used to pin on our clothes. You said protect us from bad things.
Dearie, I want to help you, but it truly sounds as though this is... You hear her kiss her teeth, and you can almost hear over the phone the sound of your grandmother out of habit crossing herself. And she pauses and she says, "Well, darling, baby girl, I will do what I can. But I've never met your friend, and that makes it far more difficult."
Understood.
If you would like to bring your friend to me, then that likely would be more helpful overall, and it would give me a little time. Need at least a day to get everything together, but also, Genissa.
Yes, ma'am.
You know better.
And I'm just like quiet in the way that like you're quiet when you know that as a response is not expected in this moment.
What's Genissa's middle name?
Louise.
Genissa Louise Wallace. Are you injured?
See, this is why I called you, because you be knowing stuff, Mama. You know things, and that's why. And I literally, anyone in the room sees me literally pinch my mouth, like literally sees me pinch my lips.
Girl, if you are not at my home tomorrow morning, do not make me come after you. You got me up in here all worried and confused, thinking my baby is... Bring your friends. Get your ass to my home.
Yes,
I'll not have it. Genissa Louise, I will not have it. All I want to hear from you is yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. But Joanne?
No.
Joanne is coming. But I told you... Okay, so, Mama...
You can get it when I see you in person. I don't want any excuses to not be seeing you tomorrow. I will see you at my home tomorrow. You can pick up what you need so that I can ascertain what you need, because it's very clear. It's very clear to me. Baby girl, you are not working with a full set. You waited till you was in trouble to come talk to me.
In my defense, a lot was happening.
In your defense, if a lot was happening, I don't know why you did not talk to your family.
I meant to. I did. I promise you. I literally said yesterday, before I got hurt, I said, I'm going over to my mama's house tomorrow. I said it, and I look around the room as though, like, to get confirmation, like she can see anybody in this room and whether or not they would be nodding or confirming what I'm saying. And then
Ruin pipes up. I don't remember you saying that.
And you hear, like, your grandmother, it's been a while since she has been in England, but she still retains some of her accent. But in that moment, all you hear is the loud, as she kisses her teeth and says, Genissa Louise Wallace?
Ruin is dying.
If you are lying to me,
I'm not lying. I said it. Or maybe I just thought about saying it.
I will not. I will absolutely not. I will see you tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
I will spend the rest of my day restocking my supplies. And I expect everyone for breakfast.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Love you.
And the line clicks.
I look at Ruin, and then I throw my phone at them.
Ruin will catch it with a little object ability, gently put on a coffee table. Your mom sounds great.
That was my grandmother. She is a formidable woman. And like I said, she knows things that might be able to help us. So we all have to go over to her house tomorrow for breakfast. And she is going to get us set up. And I look at Romero and I said, she wants to look at you so that she can put together some items for all of us. And she said she can't do that because she's never met you. So I think she also knows a lot about how to find things that are difficult to find. And I think that will help us in looking for seals. Because I think fumbling around in the dark.
Genissa, does your grandmother know what we're getting into?
So my grandmother is
about to place herself in probably harm's way.
All right. So my grandmother is easily one of the strongest people that I know. If you call her an Abia woman, she will cuss you clean out because she believes that Jesus Christ is her Lord and Savior. But that does not mean that she does not remember where she came from. She is a powerful spiritual healer. I follow after her as best as I am able in terms of healing, but the kind of spiritual protection that she's able to offer people, I can only hope to one day be able to offer. So obviously, y'all heard the conversation. I didn't tell her every single thing, but you also noticed that she didn't exactly sound skeptical when I said the word demon. This is not her first rodeo.
I agree with that. I'd love to meet your grandma for one.
Yeah. My grandma, she came, I mean, she's only lived in the city like in these later years of her life. Obviously, y'all heard she has a British accent. She went to England when she was a kid, but my family's from Barbados. And as much as she believes that Jesus Christ is her Lord and Savior, there's still a lot of ancestral knowledge that she has that has power.
Well, maybe I shouldn't go with y'all then.
I mean, I'm gonna leave that up to you because truthfully speaking, I don't know if my grandmother's ever, well, there was that one time. But I mean, if I say that we're friends, then I feel like you will mostly be safe from physical harm. I cannot promise you that she will not deal psychic damage to you because, well, you heard our conversation.
Right. I think that's something y'all can do by yourself. Road is like, yeah, no, I'm not trying to get cleansed by this fucking powerful ass older woman. I'm good off that, actually. She's gonna see right through this bullshit. I'm not even at my full power right now.
The door to the apartment opens and the steps and the voice comes through. Okay, I think I found it. And the door slams and Felix appears in the doorway, shoes already off, and walking in with a bag and walks directly over to you, Genissa, and says, so, since we're friends, I got you something. And holds out a bag.
We're not friends. I just want to remind you.
Oh, well, then, I mean, if we're not friends, I guess you don't want any of the goodies I got you. Or maybe we are friends.
I didn't send you to get any goodies, and this feels like extortion. Are you a nice person or are you not?
I don't know. Are we friends or are we not?
Well, are you only nice to your friends?
Yes.
Oh, well, then you're not a nice person then, it sounds like, which is fine.
Okay. Well, hey, Ruin, do you want all this healing shit?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Alexis could fucking use it. And Ruin like walks over.
See? You see? This is why. And I look at Ruin and I'm like, this is what you want me to get myself into?
No, you have to give some people a chance. Felix is trying. Demons, we don't normally try.
He's an opportunist.
It's a lot more easy. Frankly, it'd be easier for Felix to just make your life hell and feed from that. That is easy.
You're very messy, and I could have just
I'm messy?
Going on the mess. Yes.
Oh, you mean emotionally. Okay, fair point.
Mm-hmm.
Fair point. I am emotionally messy.
Yeah, and that's just, that's our jam. We don't have to do all this.
And I did not have to spend my entire fucking day tracking down this shit. I didn't need it. I'm fine.
I'm just saying.
But if we're not friends, then I guess you don't need it either. So,
Listen, I spend a lot of my life tussling with people who are trying to buy their way into close association with me. So not that I don't appreciate the thought, but
well, we're already close. I'm just trying to get you to admit it.
You guys are best friends. You're just not privy to it yet.
I don't think that's how best friendship works, Ruin. I really think best friendship is a thing that is mutually understood.
Right. You're just slow on the uptake. That's all.
Sometimes people just don't understand their emotions because they're such in a mess that they ignore their emotions. So I just kind of think that you're lying to yourself. I think we're pretty close.
Oh, no, no. See, the thing about me is I understand my emotions, and then I choose to disregard them if they don't suit me in the moment. Like, you know, the fact that I am pretended and that I am not still sexually attracted to my ex. Those are kinds of things that, right? Like, humans do, right? Some of us are emotionally unaware. I am not one of those people. I am very aware. And then I simply choose which information I intend to act on and acknowledge in any given moment.
Are you going to act on the fact that you're hurt and that you're my friend? I'm trying to help you. Or are you just going to push me away? Didn't you just get mad at this one? Points at Romero.
I can act on the fact that I am hurt and that you consider me a friend. But I will be honest with you, right? And not in a cruel way or a scathing way or an attempt to push you away, that I have a really hard time being friends with people who are only nice or kind to people who are their friends. I spend a lot of my life being nice and kind to people who literally would not piss on me if I were on fire. That's just the kind of person that I am.
Well, that's nice.
And I know demons operate on a different set of rules. So that's why I'm telling you that it might take a little bit more time for the friend thing.
Ruin will nudge Felix like she's trying to.
Okay, so, and Felix comes over to you and hands out a bag and says, "This is friendship, because you're hurt and you're a squishy mortal."
I am very squishy and my arm hurts very badly, and I do indeed appreciate this, and I am glad that you're on our team, at least.
Okay. And drops the bag next to you, and its plastic crinkles as its contents thud next to you. And then he says, "I'll take a nap in your bag, best friend," and pops down to the small, like, octopus form and crawls into your bag.
Do you have to be an octopus in my bag? Because you leave that, like, mucus all over my papers, and then it's, like, hard to read. Like, is there a not wet version of you that you could be inside my bag?
Friends love friends' wetness. And he is in your bag now.
I just resigned myself to once again having to, like, peel my papers apart and try to salvage anything in my bag that needs to be read at a future date. And then I open up this plastic bag that he has brought and, like, look through the things that are in there.
There seems to be some pills. There seems to be some ointments. And there also seems to be what looks like a cookie with icing runes on it.
The pills and the ointments, are these medical supplies that I would recognize?
Yeah, it looks like pain pills and some, like, antiseptic ointment.
Okay. Well, I am definitely going to take some of the pain meds with the, like, cold remnants of my tea. I will put just set the ointment aside for, like, after I bathe, which then reminds me that I need to text Joanna back. So I look around for where Ruin put my phone, grab it off the coffee table, shoot a text to Joanna telling her she does not need to go to my grandmother's house today. And then I just will drop a pin so that she knows where to bring the stuff and put my phone back down. And then I take the cookie out and I turn it this way and that way. And I just, like, hold it out to Ruin, like, what is this?
Ruin, you don't recognize the cookie. It looks like a cookie with icing, weird shaped icing. Looks good. Looks tasty.
Let me look at do I have anything that will help with that? No, I don't think I do. Does Felix have any ability that helps with, like, identifying things?
Felix is who brought it.
I think if I see that Ruin looks perplexed, like there's no hint of recognition here, I'm gonna pull up like my bag and like, Felix, what the hell is this cookie with words on it that I cannot read?
It's a cookie. You eat it.
What does it do?
Make you feel better.
Do I eat the whole cookie? Because the last time someone gave me a mysterious
eat the
cookie.
Whole cookie.
Okay. Who made this?
That does not matter.
Was it a demon? Honestly, it doesn't matter. Eat it. Rude is like, it doesn't matter, honestly.
Felix, I'm trying here. Did the person who made this...
Trust your friend.
Are they the type of person to wash their hands at least before cooking?
I'm sure if they had hands, they would wash them.
Okay. And I just like gently close the flap and accept the fact that I'm going to have to eat this mysterious demon cookie. And I just like raise it slowly to my mouth and take the tiniest, like, you know that scene of SpongeBob where like Squidward's trying the Krabby Patty for the first time? He takes like the tiniest bite of the meat. His teeth like come out so far and he takes like the tiniest little bite like off the corner. Like that's what it's giving right now.
It tastes amazing. This might be one of the best cookies you've ever tasted.
And I'm like kind of like, you know, kombucha girl, like
surprised, like, oh,
wait,
hold
on now. And I take a slightly bigger bite of this cookie, even though Felix is like, you have to eat the whole thing. I am still remembering, you know, the last time I just chomped a cookie that someone handed me that I did not know the contents of. So I am little by little kind of taking a bite, waiting to see if I feel anything.
As you take a bigger bite, your body starts to feel warm. You feel nice. Like the pain that you were feeling doesn't like starts to like dull, and the cookie tastes delicious and you start feeling better, and each bite you take, you get the weird, like you feel really warm and then your arm feels like hot, and then like as you like do you finish the cookie?
I think as I start to feel warm and then my arm starts to feel hot, I'm like, Felix,
whole
Felix,
whole cookie. Eat the whole cookie. Finish the cookie. Eat the
jam the rest of the cookie in my mouth quickly, as I'm like starting to panic that my arm is getting hotter.
As you feel it, your arm gets super hot, and you hear the sound of your own bone knitting back together as your whole body washes in this very pleasant but very warm heat. And like you feel good. After about half an hour, like wiggling your fingers doesn't hurt anymore. And you can gain back the rest of your grip. Or sorry, the rest of your stress.
I think I'm like wiggling my fingers as I'm just sitting there during that half an hour, is just like slowly moving my arm a little bit more and more, like testing how far I can bend my elbow, trying out like, you know, just slowly seeing what's happening. I think when I realized that like the pain in my arm is gone, I like, you know, kind of shake my arm out, and I'm like, okay, strange demon cookie, points were made. Okay, all right, I need.
The flap of your bag lifts and says, friendship.
Felix, did you only bring one of those cookies?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have to pay money for that?
Genissa.
It was expensive.
but I don't deal in money.
That concerns me, Felix. And
Why?
also, because what did you pay for that? What
That
did you have to give?
is
You
unnecessary.
can give him a little nibble if you're really feeling guilty.
That doesn't matter. We're friends.
Genissa.
But I'm saying I don't want. And I look at Ruin, and
Help
I'm
me
like,
out here. Tell
I'm
her
like-
to just accept it.
Oh,
I'm accepting it. Listen, the cookie is 8. Okay, the cookie is 8. I am accepting it. And also, like, again, going back to and I look back at Felix, I'm like, going back to the conversation that we had before. I don't want you to do stuff like kill people. And I look at Rue, you know.
I haven't killed anyone in a really long time.
See, I got excited and then you finished the sentence. Point.
It's not like I haven't killed anybody ever.
Alexis looks between the two of you and says, or the three of you, and says, is this necessary? Genissa, do you feel better?
I do feel better, and it is necessary to me. And I look back at Felix. Felix, thank you for the strange healing demon cookie. I do really appreciate it. My point about asking what it costs.
Not a point of order, not a demon cookie, technically. I mean, I'm a demon, and I paid for it, and it was my cookie, and I gave it to you, so could be a demon cookie, but technically, not a demon cookie.
Okay, well, fair. You didn't tell me where you got it from. In fact, refused to tell me where you got it from. So anyway.
Correct, because you don't need to know.
My point is, nobody's going to come like break your kneecaps or anything.
No, I paid for it.
Okay, cool. That's all I want to know. That you didn't I mean, obviously you probably did something unscrupulous because you keep reminding me that you're a demon, but like.
No, I didn't remind, you said demon cookie. I was correcting you so that you know what I know, because we had that whole conversation where you were upset about not knowing things, and I told you things, and then you were still all mean to me, even though we're friends. And I forgive you. And so I got you healing cookie, very expensive healing cookie, and drugs. Because I know humans like those.
We do like drugs. Did you pay for the drugs? Because these look like regular people drugs.
Those I did not pay for.
Felix. And I just kind of like look down. I'm like, all right, so we're going to have some conversations. Are you
supposed to pay for drugs? I thought drugs were drugs.
You generally pay for drugs unless you make them yourself. So okay. we'll talk we'll have a conversation about it. Yes. And I just kind of, you see everyone, I just give up in this moment. I'm just like, okay, Rome wasn't built in a day. We're going to have to work on the whole, somewhat having morals and things like not stealing in the future. And I just kind of give it up in that moment. And then I look at Ruin because I'm like, in the back of my mind, what he said was kind of like percolating. I'm like, I thought Felix was like munching this whole time. He literally told me I'm messy like 30 minutes ago. Like, is he not just like in my feelings all the time?
No, that would be rude. Damn. What do you think I am?
Okay, so there's like a consent line here. Okay, that makes me feel slightly...
Well, I mean, consent.
Right, like I think Felix and Ruin like both say,
Yeah, I think Felix looks at Ruin and they both do the same. They kind of tilt their heads and just go,
100%.
Definitely some conversations we're gonna need to have.
I mean, yeah, you guys can set up your own ground rules,
I just start cleaning up, like I take my my teacup and to the kitchen, saying I take the kettle back to the kitchen and like all that stuff, and I'm just like making myself, now that I can move without pain, I'm doing what I wanted to be doing, which is like tidying and tending and fussing over people. and mostly waiting for Joanne to show up with the things.
I think Ruin kind of turns their attention to Romero and will ask, so do you need anything right now? Or...
Romero is relaxed in their breathing and also half asleep when you ask the question. They haven't said a word in the middle of all of this, not to interject, nothing. And I'm kind of peacefully drifted into that thing where, you're just sitting on the couch, people around you are talking, ambient in the background, and you're just kind of there. Sorry, what was that, Ruin?
I was just asking if you need anything, but it looks like you need some rest.
Yeah, maybe I'm just gonna... Right, I think we decided we were gonna try to go after a seal at some point, so we should find wherever the next one is, and just wake me up when that happens, I guess.
Well, question, were you up when Genissa talked to her grandma? I think her grandma can help with that, or in that regard.
Breakfast tomorrow morning or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You realize it's getting dark outside. It's getting late.
And, she's an old West Indian lady, so breakfast is like 7:30 in the morning.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, I think... How about... I mean, don't... You guys gotta eat, right? That is a thing you all do, and Ruin will get up and make their way to the kitchen and absolutely looks clueless but hella confident.
I turn to Ruin as they come into the kitchen area, and I'm just like, Joanne is bringing groceries.
Oh, thank God.
There will be food. Do you don't look... Do you cook?
All the time. Ruin is completely lying.
No, they don't at all. Don't. They will burn your shit.
And I turn my head to Alexis. See, I had a feeling because my next question was, do they cook well? So clearly,
no. They order
critics.
Food.
Everybody's a fucking critic.
I mean, you know what? If I could survive on burnt food, I would absolutely eat anything that you made.
Romero, the buzzer to your apartment goes off.
Kind of trundle over to the door, and there's one of those little speaker box things with a little white button on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
I have a delivery for Miss Genissa Wallace. Genissa, you hear Joanna's voice.
Oh, that's Joanne.
Oh, okay, Joanne, that's cool. I'll be down there in just a second.
Oh, I can bring it up.
Unless, if you don't want Joanne in your house, that's real, because you don't know her like that.
Oh, that's fair. It's like this isn't Postmates. Okay, I can buzz you up. And then there's the buzzing noise.
Yep, and you all hear the door downstairs open and then slam closed. Footsteps. And then, Joanne is carrying a duffel bag, a grocery tote, and what looks like a takeout bag.
Joanne! And I kind of taking stock of everything that she's holding, oh my God, this is more things than I expected. Walk over and start gesturing I don't even know which bag to reach for. First, give me something, hand me something.
I thought you said you was hurt.
Oh, I was. I got better.
Your broken arm got better in 4 hours?
Well, and I kind of look...
Broken? Girl, why were you overreacting? It was just a little pull muscle. Ruin leans over and gives a friendly wave to Joanne.
Joanne looks at Ruin and then looks back to you, Genissa, and kind of quirks an eyebrow because Joanne doesn't, you're the minimizing type, not the exaggerating type.
Yeah, it's been a strange couple of days. Remember how I promised you that when all of this weirdness was over, I would explain in detail exactly what had transpired? Add this to that list of things that I have to tell you about at that time.
Okay.
I feel like Joanne is like, blink twice if you need help.
Hey, Joanne. Here. Maybe it would help if I explain things this way to maybe give you a gauge on the amount of tea you're about to get.
I'm hearing I'm getting no tea. I'm getting no tea right now, and I'm gonna let y'all deal with what you're doing because I have a date.
Yep. No tea today because we have to see her grandmother tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to Mama's house tomorrow. I'm in trouble. A little trouble.
Got cussed out.
Yeah, I did. Don't you say because you made it worse.
How mad? Did she lose her accent?
For a second.
She did kiss her teeth, and then she used my middle name a couple times.
Oh,
so
well, it has been nice knowing you. I will start writing up the job posting for your replacement because you.
Damn, not even my obituary, Joanne. That's so cold-blooded.
Listen, if I presumed to write your obituary, your grandmama would kill me too.
You're right. She would not be okay with that. So yeah, if you don't hear from me by like noon tomorrow, it means that I'm dead and you should be picking out your outfit for the ceremony.
Well, if you don't hear from me by noon tomorrow, it means the date went really well.
Joanne, you just gonna stop rubbing it in, Joanne. One day you're gonna stop rubbing it in.
I be offering to take you out. I be offering to wing woman for you. You, the boring bitch who keeps saying no. And I love you dearly.
Relationships are so messy, Joanne. And I'm messy enough without another mess on top of my current mess.
You know what, Joanne? I'm not even upset. Go on ahead and get your groove back, Stella.
Groove, first of all, put some respect on Miss Joanne because the groove was never lost. And I look at Joanne I look at Joanne and we both point like at each other in unison and laugh, and I give her a big hug and I whisper in her ear, thank you so much. The tea, I promise the tea is going to be so hot when I finally have the chance to tell you what's going on.
She whispers in your ear and she says, listen, I know you're going through a lot. I ran into Mina at the store.
Ooh, tea for real. We talking about we got tea. She got tea.
I knew it was only a matter of time after seeing Ola twice in the span of like 1 week. So I don't have the bandwidth for that right now, but I know it's one of those things that I'm going to have to deal with. Was there a conversation or was this just like we clocked each other?
Girl, no, she ain't seen me, but I saw her. So she's back in the neighborhood.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that. Unless I run into her first, which the rate things are going, I probably will.
You know, when you say things like that, you do curse yourself. You gotta stop saying shit out loud.
I know. Use my inside voice.
Yeah, but all right. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, but I gotta go.
Yes. You have a date.
Yep, I gotta go get ready.
You gotta go stretch or whatever.
Nice seeing you, Romero. It's been a while. And nice to meet you two. And Joanne quickly turns and leaves before she can get pulled into another conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And
Joanne, real.
That is where we will end this session.
I love Joanne.
Oh, Joanne, girl.
We all need a friend like Joanne, for real.
Thank you for listening to Woke Mental Wellness Presents Windy City Nihilism, a 12 Inner Demons homebrew podcast. This podcast has been made possible in part thanks to a grant from Diversity Saves. Episodes are edited by Marissa Ewing of Hemlock Creek Productions. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave a review and tell your friends. If you want to help financially, you can visit the Woke Mental Wellness Ko-Fi listed in the show notes. Take care, and remember, hope and resistance do best in community.